It's a New York Times article from, I think, 78. And it basically, it explains that, like, as a condition for the loan, Zaire gave up control over their economy to the IMF. Like, this was not a conspiracy. It was just like a known thing, meaning the government of Zaire had to place IMF officials in its government, in the treasury, in control of the economy. And we would shape the economy usually to do two things in the tropics. We would focus on extractive industries. So, like, let's get this stuff out of the ground as fast as possible without any benefits accruing to the local population. In fact, we'd often, like, ruin the environment around them and, you know, make their life miserable. And number two, agriculture stuff. So we would, like, force them to do this, like, monocrop, like, kind of industrial scale agriculture that usually of things that they couldn't eat, that they would export to us for our consumption. Palm oil, rubber, tea, coffee, etc. Right? So we would, like, engineer their society to do this and to be more dependent. And in order to do so, this is an export-led model. You want the exports to be cheap, right? So that means you need the currency to be weak. So we would devalue the currency again and again and again and again. And you basically want to, like, shrink the economy. Like, you don't want the government to be, like, providing any subsidies to its people or, like, healthcare, education. No. That's only for rich countries. This is, like, we want it to be trim and neat. Now, of course, the dictator takes his cut. But beyond that, there's, like, nothing for the people left over. There's, like, nothing on the bone left. So you take a productive economy and you basically, like, shrink it down. You cut expenses, basically, so that you can have more profits. That's like that. That's what the IMF does to countries. And the incredible thing is looking at the currency of Zaire. It was called the Zaire. One Zaire was worth $1 in the early 70s when the IMF started to fund Zaire in 72. It's worth $1. By 1995, after the IMF had given billions of dollars to Mobutu and Mobutu was finally overthrown, one Zaire was worth 1/10000000 of a dollar.
Wow.
1 billion.